Welcome to Shoeman's Models. Next on the bench is the Ironman 3 Hall of Armor. I'll be building this for the 2019 Sci-Fi Fantasy Model of the Year build, which this year is figures. I want to start by doing an out-of-the-box review. I'm just start. This is the Dragon Ironman 3 Hall of Armor model. It's a pretty good sized box. It's basically most of it is taken up with the what I'm going to call the light box, and the box art is basically just what you see here. It's pretty cool. It's got a nice rendition, and it's kind of nice to have as a paint reference. But the sides and the bottom, there's really not much to those. It is again by Dragon, and it's part of what they call the Adventure Initiative series. And it looks like it's going to be a fun build, and so let's get the box open and see what's inside. As we open the box, see it's a pretty full box. We have the instructions and the sprues. Like I said, it was a pretty big box, but it's got a spacer, which is right there, so it is that's the spacer. It has 10 sprues, and they're not all sprues. There's the basically there's the iron sprues for the Iron Man. And then the rest of them are for the light box, and then some of the sides are just they're separate sprues, and there's also some clear ones. Now the first set of sprues here are mostly for the Ironman armor. Again, it's divided into two sets pretty much. It's the Ironman, the armor, and then the light box itself. So these are the sprues for the Ironman. It's pretty much a typical build there. They've got all the pieces, and it looks like there are some pieces you don't use, so I'm thinking that this is probably just their base group here that you have in the other Dragon Ironman models. So the next set of sprues is for what I'm calling the light box, and it's a pretty good sized plastic, and there's about 5 sprues there, including some clear sprues. And looks like this was originally meant to be lit up, because you can see that there's a battery box, and then below that is an on-off switch, and below that's a USB port. So I do know that originally the ones I've seen have been pre-painted and like a pre-build, so I think that's probably was already designed to have lighting. And so what I'm going to do there is, like I'm going to use a 9-volt battery, so what I'm going to do is kind of clear that out for 9 volts, and I think I'll be able to do that fine. And then there's the switch. I'm not sure. I have some small switches that might work for that, or I might have to like purchase a switch that would look better there. And then what I've got is the side boxes that are pretty large. Now inside there will fit a clear sprue. So I'm thinking of going with probably LED tape on those, and then the rest of the sprues here are for the lower and upper half of the box. So this should be fun to light, and also put in a neat paint scheme to show off the. And here are the clear set of sprue. There's not much to them. There's the ones that fit in the light box. They're the kind of long, and then there's one that fits under and one on top. And then here's the sprues that go into the Ironman outfit, the for his hands, legs, and the chest piece. So next what we're going to do is take a look at the instructions. They're pretty straightforward. Basically you start with the sub-assemblies of the light box. Then we move over to the Ironman suit, which again is sub-assemblies. And again, pretty straightforward. The sprues are all numbered and lettered, so you shouldn't have a problem finding the what goes together. And again, they're pretty clear instructions, not a lot of words or anything like that, but just kind of follow the assembly. And then after that, the next page is there's the sprue call out there, and then the color call outs for the Ironman suit and also the light box. One thing I did notice is that I believe at one time Dragon was probably going to have multiple suits of armor to go into their Hall of Armor, because on the instructions it shows that these can actually be linked together, but I've never seen anything other than this. So maybe that's something in their future plans. Well, that concludes the out-of-the-box review for the Ironman 3 Hall of Armor build. I'm really looking forward to starting this one. It's going to be fun lighting it up and getting the suit of armor painted. I'm going to use some alkalads, which I've never used before, so that'll be a fun learning experience. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to starting the build and sharing that with you on YouTube. So thanks for watching.